All right, everyone. Pastor Dave, and we're out here in Hamtramck, Michigan, and we're at the Islamic Center of Hamtramck. I couldn't see the sign. And the sign says, "Got questions, we got answers." And this is going to be part 3, and we're going to continue on. We'll come around. Okay. Real quick, give everybody your name one more time.
My name is Omar Al-Qasari.
Okay, now in part 1 and part 2 that we talked, I'm not going to talk in this one. I just want, because we already discussed how with Christianity, what we believe, that Jesus is the Son of God. There's no way to the Father except through the Son, and you had a different view. So I'm just going to let you talk. I'm going to give this your time right now.
Any questions you want to have, or just say what I want to say?
What you want to say regarding your belief in Islam, and any stereotypes that people may have negative towards Islam.
We believe that God Almighty created humans in the best of forms. And when He created us, He sent to every nation, to every people, a messenger and a prophet. There's no nation on earth, whether they're Indians, the Aztecs, Africans, Asians, Chinese, they were sent a prophet and they were sent a messenger to warn them and to bring them back towards the religion of God. And we believe that all the prophets, from Adam all the way to the last messenger, who is Prophet Muhammad. We believe Prophet Muhammad is the last and final messenger sent to the whole world. Sent to man. In the Quran it says that we have sent you, O Muhammad, as a mercy to the whole world, to mankind.
What about the negative things that I'm sure you heard negative remarks made about Muhammad, especially from the Christian faith?
There's a lot of negative remarks we can hear that people speak about Muhammad. He was a killer, he was a warmonger, etc. That's totally false, totally baseless. If you really look at the history and you really look at, don't judge Muhammad by 2013 lenses. Try to imagine yourself there at that point in time, and when you see the rights that he gave women, the rights, him equating the slaves equal to every other person. He said there's no difference between a black and a white and a black person. At that time, this was stuff which was unheard of among the Arabs. You know, it was debated in Europe if a woman had a soul or not. And Prophet Muhammad didn't only say women have souls, but also said that women have equal rewards in the eyes of God. When they do good, God rewards them just as He rewards men, and they enter paradise just like as men enter paradise. And they inherit in Islam. Women could own jobs. They would. Last thing, Prophet Muhammad's own wife was a businesswoman, so she had her own money, she had her own job.
Now, if I can, I wasn't going to even interrupt. I just wanted to talk. But I know our Christian viewers are probably right now. They're all getting ready and they're typing right now. What about Sharia law, where a woman, say she gets out of line, but she can be beat to death?
That's not Sharia law.
Okay.
Sharia law is the law of Jesus Christ, the law of Moses. Sharia law is basically a thief gets his hand cut off.
Okay.
If he steals to feed himself, nothing happens. If he steals something small, nothing happens. If he's poor, nothing happens. If he steals like a bank robbery, someone enters your house and steals, Sharia law does say his hand gets cut off. As Jesus Christ said in the New Testament, if your right hand offends thee, chop it off. Where are you going? So as Muslims, we follow what Jesus Christ said.
Now, can I ask you, are you married, have a wife, or do you have a daughter or a sister?
No.
Because
I have sisters.
One thing I'll tell you, I worked in Dearborn for a number of years, and I worked with one young lady, and she fell in love with a non-Muslim, a Christian, and the father killed her for that.
Dearborn?
Yeah, it's going back 1980s, late 80s.
I never heard that story, but if a father did that, then he did that against Islam.
Okay.
In Islam, a woman isn't allowed to marry a non-Muslim man. But that doesn't give her the father the right to do that, to kill her.
Now, say my son,
that's definitely
say my son, he's 19. He left Christianity and he joined Islam. Could he marry? Could he marry a Muslim girl?
If he became Muslim?
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
If he followed Islam.
If he followed Islam, then yes, he would be able to. Yeah.
Because a lot of people got questions.
He definitely be able to. All right. She has a real good question. I actually heard your question.
Okay.
Jewish
I'm gonna
first.
give you the it doesn't say kill all that. But God does not love you.
Does she mind being on camera or should I cut it off? You mind being on camera? You mind being on camera? Okay.
Well, her question was, does the Quran say kill all infidels?
Does the Quran say kill all infidels?
Yes. It doesn't say
And the short answer is no, it does
not
not.
at all. Because in the time of Prophet Muhammad, you had Jewish community, you had Christian community, and the Prophet made peace treaties with them. And in fact, the Prophet didn't just make treaties with them, he actually told them under the Islamic rule that you have your own law, you go by your own law. If anything happens within your people, you'll deal with it. You don't have to come to our justice, you don't have to come to our courts, you deal with it within your religion, with your own religion. Over here, 190, it says combat, fight, it means fight, in the way of God, Allah, those who fight against you. So those who fight against you, you're supposed to fight. Basically.
Okay.
But do not transgress, meaning do not cross the limits.
Right.
Indeed, Allah does not like transgressors. And I'll keep going, and kill them in battle wherever you overtake them and expel them. Now, this is a key word. Kill them wherever you overtake them and expel them from wherever they expelled you. So that's basically telling you from where they kicked you out, because this verse was sent down at a
Same
time
to them.
when the Quraysh, the Arabs in Mecca, they kicked out the Muslims from their own homes. They kicked them out from their own homes, and they took their wealth, their gold, and all their property. So Allah is saying, you take them out from where they took you out. See, and expel them from wherever they expelled you. It doesn't say, and expel them from their own homes, but from where they expelled you, you expel them.
And so, with regard to this, how do you feel about? Are you familiar with the Bible?
Yeah, I have a Bible.
No, but I don't need.
I have two Bibles at the house.
How are they similar? How are they different?
Well, they're different in the way that as Muslims we have to believe in the Bible. In the Torah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you want to be in there, so I didn't get you in. But
Why are you actually?
He asked her permission. She
I'm
said she's
a
fine.
minister, so I'm here getting.
He's a pastor. He's a pastor, by the way. Well, we believe as Muslims that God sent four heavenly books. The Torah, which was sent to Moses. Suhuf Noah, which are lost. We don't even have any records of it. The leaflets, basically, of Noah. Commandments that were sent to Noah to his people. The gospel of Jesus Christ. Now, in the Quran it speaks of the gospel of Jesus Christ. By that we mean literally the gospel of Christ, not Mark, Luke, John. His gospel. His gospel. And the final message we believe is the Quran.
Yeah, that's everything you see on the table is free.
And the final book was the Quran. And the way it differed, the Quran was revealed in a matter of 3 years, and it was compiled during the time of the Prophet Muhammad. Unlike the Bible, it was the after to cover. Yes, sir. Even right now, if you take all the Qurans in the world and read them, in one day people will write it all over again because people memorize it word for word, letter for letter from beginning to end. And in the time of Prophet Muhammad, they had hundreds of people who have done that. So there's no discrepancy.
Do you want to be on a? Do you want to be interviewed? You seem like you were upset that I was filming.
Understand why there
And
is
being a Christian, we come in love.
say animosity.
Because I was just explaining how we believe that Jesus is the Son of God.
Yeah, I can understand it. I mean, a lot of it is from either misinformation, and a lot of it is like, anything different and foreign, people tend to feel like, which is normal. I understand. I'm sure anybody, if you come to Canada, people might give up, they don't know all about that. That's why we did this. And hopefully, people ask questions, you'll answer them, and to find out what does the thing itself. A lot of people on news, they might say stuff like,